Hello traders, this is a quick videos regarding the QQQ or quadruple Q, formerly known as a QQQ, okay, an ETF that trades on the Nasdaq index, QQQQ, whatever you want to call it, okay, quadruple Q, formerly known as QQQ, okay, also called cubes. Okay, so this is an ETF that will trade on the Nasdaq index. Okay, now a gentleman that is using the TSTW24 trading system has sent me this chart today to look at it. Okay, and to ask me what do I think. Okay, now the first answer to that question is that uh, I do not think anything. That's the honest answer. I do not think anything, but we will look at it. Okay, that's the honest answer. Okay, now what do we have here? We have the daily chart of QQQ. Okay, and looking at this chart is the mirror image of the Nasdaq. Okay, so I did a video regarding Nasdaq index, so this is just another mirror of the Nasdaq index where what we have seen. I will call out this trend line here, the red one here. This is the trend line being broken and retested. First time it was retested here and went down, okay, and tried to be retested again and went down yesterday. Okay, now what is happening is that you have to understand the psychology of the market this time. Okay, because we are not in a proper bearish season. Okay, we are not in a proper bearish season. Okay, we are just coming out of a bearish season, but before a bullish season will begin, okay, the market, okay, will adjust itself for the new bullish season. So there are a lot of data that the market is expecting, especially a better improvement of job creation in the United States that has already begun. So when the price is going down, there are some investors with deep pocket busy buying, okay, because they know that very soon there will be a bullish season. So when we receive a technical signal to sell and the price is going down, some of the investors are buying because some of the stock become cheap, so they are buying straight away. They don't want to wait. They keep buying when we are going down because they know that few months down the line, okay, I believe in my view this year the bullish season will begin in autumn, so it's going to be a little bit a different year this year. That's my personal view. My personal view is not science. The market can perfectly do whatever you like to do. That's normal, okay. So when the price is going down, there are other investors buying, and the bear are getting a bit frustrated because here you see that the price went down, retested, they sold it. As soon as the price touched this zone, people bought it again. But what has happened here, you have to understand what's happened. The price was first in this channel here. I'll call out the first channel red for you so you can see clearly what is happening here. The price was in this channel here. You see the red channel, okay. Now I will draw also the middle line. This is just to quantify the momentum on this red channel. Okay, so I put it red. Okay, so the price was first in this red channel and then it came out of the red channel. That's bearish because it's a rising channel. Okay, and now the price came down. It's bearish, but it's not perfectly bearish. It's not, I mean, bearish. It's not bearish. Okay, but there is a weakness in the a bullish momentum because the price came out of the channel. Okay, so it's like we shift gear. It's like you are in a fifth gear and now you drop now to the fourth gear or whatever. Okay, so this is what's happening here. So when we see the price coming out of one channel, the strategy is to project equal measure of that channel to the other side where the price went to. So you are following the price with the channel to the other side. So we will draw exactly the red channel here. That's what we did here. So you project it here. My apology for that. So we have equal measure. That's why traders bought it here. The traders who know the strategy of the channel, you see how I draw it here? You don't have to be, you don't have to draw it here because you have to see you have to draw it like the Bollinger Band is working. Okay, you want the maximum amount of price to remain in the channel. We will discount, okay, some of the exaggeration. This is one of the exaggeration here. Here also this is another exaggeration. So we want at least 90% of the price to remain in the channel. You see here, I discounted those one here. So we want the majority of the price to remain in the channel. So do not try to do not draw the channel like exact signs drawing here. You'll be completely wrong. That's what happened here. So if you knew this strategy before, as soon as you see the price coming out of the channel, you project it to this side. So that's why people bought it here. That's why people bought it here. Now the price coming again near this one here. Some traders will position themselves to buy. That's perfectly normal. Okay. Now the question is that okay, the gentleman was looking for opportunity to sell with 20 pip stop loss. Okay. Very important point I want to make here. If you want to sell with a 20 pip stop loss, which is a very tiny stop loss, you must, as a TSTW24 trader, enter the trade on the first best time frame of the TSTW24. If you forget about the first best time frame of the TSTW24, you must go to check the document. You must enter the trade on the first best time frame of the TSTW24 when we have a strong downtrend on the first best time frame of the TSTW24. Because you want to wait, you want to move from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. Because your stop loss is very tiny, you must go to the first best time frame of the TSTW24. Wait for the trend to be strong. Okay, the downtrend must be strong in the first best time frame of the TSTW24 before you can enter your trade. But that this is I mean, about TSTW24, I put more than 9 videos already, okay, on the special website for the TSTW24, and every video there are very, very important, and I cannot overstate that. Traders must go and watch it. There are a few traders there now. Not all the TSTW24 traders know about that website so far, because we have not finished yet. But those of you who got the website address, you must go and keep watching those videos, because everything there is carefully posted there for you to allow you to master the TSTW24 trading system. Okay, all right. Now then we project this channel here, so we have it now equal measure. Now the price is approaching this zone here. Now, in my view, if I want to trade this, some trader will be selling at the edge here, but what sometimes usually happen, the price will come out as you come out here, and only to come back inside the channel. Okay, now like I said, as a TSTW24, you have the tool. All you have to do is you have to wait for the market to open. Okay, the market open, you go to the first best time frame of the TSTW24, and you are monitoring the activity there. Okay, so you want the trend to become a strong bearish trend on the first best time frame of the TSTW24, because your intention is to buy, but you want to confirm that on the first best time frame before entering the trend, because you want to use 20 pip stop loss, which is a reasonable stop loss. Okay, and you enter there after. Okay, we have you see the beginning of a strong downtrend. Very important, strong downtrend. Okay, so that's how you will play this game. Okay, that's how you will do it. Now another way to do this, because you see this horizontal line here, the one here is at the level of 5730, and I want to point one key levels also here on this chart. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to this zone here. You see the end here, this area here. Now what I'll do, you put a small spotlight here. You see the tail of this red candle that came down here. Okay, now the best scenario, if the price manages to come back above this zone of 5750, Okay, if it come above again, if the price, as soon as the market opens, and if the price try to go, because usually the market will reset itself when the market opens. Okay, so you try to go in the opposite direction because the smart money want to sell the best place, so the price go above the 5750, and then it turn around. Okay, now it turn around. You can perfectly wait for it to turn around. So you go to the first best time frame of the TSTW24, monitoring activity there, wait for a strong downtrend to begin, and then you enter there. Or as soon as you went above the 5750, turn around and cross below this one here, this line here, 5730. If it goes above 50 and fail to find support above the 5750, and turn around, as soon as it cross below the 5730, you may perfectly sell. Okay, if you sell if you sell below, just below, talk about 5725. Okay, 5725, placing your stop loss in the region of 5750, somewhere here. Okay, or the best place, the best scenario, if you want to sell and the market did open, give the market at least 30 minutes or 20 minutes to see what the market will do. 30 minutes will be perfect. So you are monitoring to see the market, what the market is doing, and then you enter in the first best time frame of the TSTW24. Okay, that's how in the first best time frame of the TSTW24, that's how you will trade. Some aggressive traders will sell straight away and place their stop loss at this level here, which is quite high stop loss. But if you want to use 20 pips stop loss, you must use the first best time frame of the TSTW24 for best entry point, because your stop loss is not high. You must control the risk, zooming in to the lowest time frame to get the best entry point. Okay, this is the higher time frame you are using, the higher your stop loss must be, because you're going to allow the price to move up and down, which means the lower time frame will play their games. Okay, but at least your stop loss must be in a reasonable place. Okay, the Bollinger Band indicator is excellent tool for controlling the risk in the market. Okay, now if the price come out of this channel, what we will do, we will project again. Okay, what we will do, we will project again the same channel here. Okay, if you come out of the second channel, we will do exactly the same thing again here. I will call that channel. Okay, now my apologies for this. Okay, color that green. Okay, that's it. If you come out of the second channel, which is this session here, we will project the same size, equal measure again to where the price is going. If the price go to this direction, if the price turn around and pop up into this channel, so the highest resistance here. Going into the mind of other traders, what we usually do is that my own strategy is that when I see the price come off this channel, like it come out of the red channel here, it pop into this. If you reach this band here, the last one here, I'll consider it. I will not be too excited to sell here at this band here, because the price will try to go up a bit again to allow other sellers into the market. So at this zone here is the best thing is to allow the price to rally, because if you want to sell, you want the price to rally first and then you sell it down. That's how you do it. You do not chase the price down. Okay, you do not chase it down, you let it to rally first and then you sell it. So the best scenario, if the market allow that, is for the price this morning, if New York open, to go up above 5750 and then start turning around. If you want to monitor carefully what's happening, you go to the first best time frame of the TSTW24 to monitor the activity. So, but draw your channel like this and then see what's happening. Okay, and you will see the reaction at those key trend line here when the smart money are playing the games here. Okay, this video is about QQQ. Okay, ETF that trades on Nasdaq, okay, formerly known as the QQQ, okay, also known as QM. That's all we can say now, looking only on the daily chart. Going on the weekly chart now, it's exactly what we are talking about before on the for the Nasdaq index because this ETF is tracking Nasdaq index. The price was bullish up to this point here. Now you can see clearly here. If I remove my drawing on the a weekly chart, the price display a kind of ABC corrective move. This is not about alien wave. This is about a chart pattern that we call ABCD. Okay, chart pattern here. It went from here to this level here, and then pull back here, okay, and then pull up to this level here. That's why professionals saw it here, because this section here is called A, this section here is called B, and this section here is called C, and this section here is called D. So in theory, okay, in theory, the distance from A to B should be equal to the distance from C to D. That's the theory. The reality of the market can be different. But that's why they play here. They sold it down. But like I said to you, go into the mind of the market, because this is not a proper bearish season. As soon as the price is going down, there are other investors with big wallet buying. So be aware of that when you are trading in this period. In my view, the market should continue to go down up to at least July. Okay, so from March you may see, instead of buying, unless there are some more excellent economy news. If you have more excellent economy news, the market will just ignore everything, and people, which means the investors are just buying because they're expecting, okay, a bullish season in the future. But in a normal condition, the market should adjust itself and prepare itself on a better foot, so to speak, before we start a new bullish season. Okay, I hope you find this video useful, that you put into practice in order to cream the market consistently. We are the TSTW24.avi traders. This video is about QQQ ETF that trade on the Nasdaq index. Thank you for watching, and speak to you very soon. Happy trading to you all.